जय श्री माताजी। आज के ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी भाई बहनों का हृदयपूर्वक स्वागत है। We welcome to all brothers and sisters to this collective online evening meditation. ध्यान सत्र की शुरुआत सामूहिक बंधन से करेंगे। Let's have collective बंधन। दोनों हाथ से माता जी की ओर, चित्त अपने अंदर लेना है। सहस्त्रार चक्र पे, दोनों हाथों की हथेली पे। Let us keep our attention inside ourselves, mainly on our both palms and on our सहस्त्रार चक्र। परम चैतन्य का अनुभव करते हुए प्रार्थना करते हैं, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप कृपा करके हम सभी को आज के ध्यान की अनुमति प्रदान कीजिए। हमें आज के ध्यान में गहनता प्रदान कीजिए माँ, और आपका संपूर्ण आशीर्वाद हम सभी को प्रदान कीजिए। योर होलीनेस श्री माता जी, बाय योर ग्रेस वी ऑल विश टू सिट इन कलेक्टिव मेडिटेशन. Kindly grant your permission and bless us with the state of thoughtless awareness. इसके पश्चात 3 महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र का उच्चारण करेंगे। Let's recite 3 महामंत्र followed by श्री गणेश मंत्र।
सरस्वती साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
बायां हाथ गोद में रखेंगे, दाहिना हाथ जमीन पे रखेंगे। We'll keep our left hand towards Shri Mataji on the lap and right hand on the Mother Earth. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी आपके पावन चरणों में समर्पित है। आप कृपा करके इसके तमोगुण के सभी दोष और बाधाओं को पृथ्वी तत्व में खींच लीजिए और हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, by your grace, we offer our collective Ida channel at your holy lotus feet. Kindly remove its all imbalances, negativities, impurity with the help of Mother Earth, and bless all of us with the power of pure desire. दाहिना हाथ गोद में लेंगे, बायां हाथ आकाश की ओर। राइट हैंड ऑन द लैप टुवर्ड्स श्री माताजी एंड लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स स्काई। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, सामूहिकता की पिंगला नाड़ी आपके पावन चरणों में समर्पित है। आप कृपा करके इसके रजोगुण के सभी दोष और बाधाओं को आकाश तत्व में समाहित कर लीजिए और हमें शुद्ध कार्यशक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, by your grace, we offer our collective Pingla channel at your holy lotus feet. Kindly remove its all impurities, imbalances, and negativities into ether element, and kindly bless all of us with the power of pure action. धीरे से अपना बायां हाथ गोद में रखेंगे, दोनों हाथ सामान्य अवस्था में, और पूरा चित्त अपनी मध्य नाड़ी पर रखना है, सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर, मूलाधार से सहस्त्रार चक्र तक। Now we'll keep our left hand on the lap towards Shri Mataji. Now both hands towards Shri Mataji on the lap, and we'll focus our attention completely on Sushumna channel, starting from Muladhara chakra up to Sahasrara chakra. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हमें पूर्ण संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। हमें वर्तमान में स्थित कर दीजिए। हमारे अंदर श्री गणेश जी की शक्ति को सभी चक्रों पर जागृत कीजिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, kindly grant us with a complete balanced state and establish all of us in the present. Kindly bless Sri Ganesha principle within us and awaken his power among all our chakras. अपने दोनों हाथों से बहते हुए चैतन्य का अनुभव करना है, सहस्त्रार पर भी, और धीरे से दोनों हाथ जमीन पर रखेंगे। We'll keep our both hands on Mother Earth and we'll recite Shri Ganesh Atharvashirs in collective. इसी अवस्था में श्री गणेश अथर्वशीर्ष का पठन करते हैं।
श्री गणेश अथर्वशीर्षम्। ओम नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानूचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वं इन्द्रस्त्वं अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निच्छृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदञ्च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः। नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते स्तुलम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
दोनों हाथ सामान्य अवस्था में रखेंगे। Let us keep our both hands on the lap towards Shri Mataji. चित्त को मूलाधार चक्र से सुषुम्ना नाड़ी के माध्यम से धीरे धीरे आज्ञा पे लाएंगे और आज्ञा पे अपना दाहिना हाथ रखेंगे। We'll keep our right hand on the front आज्ञा and pray to Shri Mataji. श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में मैंने सब कुछ क्षमा कर दिया है। मैंने स्वयं की गलतियों के लिए स्वयं को भी क्षमा किया है माँ। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके आप मुझे अपने चित्त में बना कर रखिए। श्री माता जी, अपनी कृपा से मुझे शरणागत एवं निर्विकल्प अवस्था में रखें। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, by your grace, we have forgiven to everyone, including us. Kindly take all of us into your divine attention. Shri Mataji, please forgive for all the mistakes done by us in the past, knowingly or unknowingly. And kindly bless all of us with the state to surrender ourselves at your holy lotus feet completely. धीरे से अपना दाहिना हाथ सहस्त्रार पे ले जाएंगे। अटेंशन भी सहस्त्रार चक्र पे थोड़ा प्रेस करके 7 times घुमाना है clockwise. Now we will keep our right hand on the Sahasrara chakra on the top of the head and we'll rotate 7 times clockwise. परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमें हमारा आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान कीजिए। हमारे आत्म साक्षात्कार को दृढ़ कर दीजिए माँ, और हमें पूर्ण निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए, और हमें आज के ध्यान में उतारिए। Your Holiness Shri Mataji, kindly grant us and strengthen our self-realization. Kindly grant us the state of thoughtless awareness. And kindly take us into meditation. धीरे से अपना दाहिना हाथ नीचे लाएंगे सामान्य अवस्था में, चित्त को वहीं रखते हुए. Slowly we will bring back our right hand on the lap. We'll keep our attention as it is on our Sahasrara chakra. Let us feel the vibrations flowing through our Sahasrara. अपने सहस्त्रार से निकलते हुए चैतन्य का अनुभव करना है. कुछ समय इसी ध्यान की अवस्था में रहते हैं। Let us maintain this state for some time. इसी ध्यान की अवस्था में हम श्री माताजी की अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं। Now in this state only we will listen to Shri Mataji's Amritbani. श्री आदि शक्ति पूजा 26 जून 1994, कबेला, इटली।
Then you understand, what am I to do about something when it's done by Param Chaitanya for me? But credit should be given to your Kundalini, which has worked it out, has put you onto that shore, has put you onto that beautiful heavenly kingdom of God. Thus, you understand there are two things that have happened. That first, your mother, your Kundalini, which is within you, which is your own mother, which has been with you throughout, has given you this birth. And then it has taken to that power, which power you can use yourself. You are empowered by that. You'll be amazed how this power helps. I mean, you see, I shouldn't say that you can have all the powers, I shouldn't say that. But today, you see, they were complaining about somebody, immediately I told the name of the person. Now you'll say how I knew. But I just know. That's all I can say. I just know. Supposing you are dealing with carpets, all right. So you know what pattern is this, what pattern is that, from where it has come, everything. You know. Isn't it? If you are there, you know everything. If this power is everywhere, one has to know everything. The connection is such. If you want to know, you can know anything. So they have called also Buddha as Sarvalokiteshvara. That he sees all the lokas. How does he see? Sarvalokiteshvara. Because his ego, what we call, is the Parama ego, you can call it. Mahat Ahankara knows everything, while your ego doesn't know anything. Because it doesn't know anything, you are enveloped by it. If he had known, if the ego had known what is the truth, you will be a free person, absolutely free. But you don't want to surrender your ego. You don't want to allow yourself to flow into the river as thou, oh, he said it. No, you don't want to enjoy. You want to have your own speciality. Individuality is very different from having a kind of an ego within yourself that I am this, I am that. So this differentiation must start. After realization, in the light of realization, you should start seeing this. Now the first and foremost thing is to tell your ego to sit down. Keep quiet. You don't know anything. And also in the modern times, it's a big fashion. You ask somebody, I don't know. You ask somebody, what's your name? I don't know. He doesn't even know his name. And to be stupid is a fashion. To show that you are very stupid, they think they are showing they are very innocent, is not a stupidity. The stupidity I don't know which animal has. Still I don't know what is the source of it. Still I'll have to find out. Who is the animal which has generated this stupidity in the... But I know one thing. It is our ego. Ego makes a person absolutely stupid. In Marathi, you see, thank God, the language is so rich that anybody who starts showing off his ego, they say he's climbing on a bush. There's a little bush and he's climbing on that. All this ego comes through your own so-called ideas, achievements. But what are these achievements? You don't know anything. And this is what today I have to tell you. That if anything is working out today is your surrender of your ego. If you know how to surrender your ego, you'll work it out. Another thing which surprises me sometimes, in the West especially, that I think the women are the power, the Shakti. But in the West I find women are not using Adi Shakti. No. Firstly, they are still very much possessed by their emotions and by their ideas and things like that. One side is man who is with the ego. But even women are very egoistical. Very much. It's very difficult. For example, you marry some girl, Western girl, to somebody, she'll be very happy, jumping, taking all the presents, congratulations, wearing all dress, everything. After 10 days she'll come and say, Mother, I'm confused. Confused? How? I'm now confused. You are confused now or before? I'm now confused. All right. You return all your ornaments, everything. No, then let me think. This is not the level of a Sahajayogini. Sahajayogini is the Shakti. And she has to take up challenges. I'll show you. I'll do it better. On the contrary, I find them extremely dominating. I'm amazed. Why should Shakti dominate? If she's Shakti, she'll not dominate. Those who are not will dominate. Like you see, you go in India to any collector's house, the collector would be humble, but the constable would be dominating. In the same way, I find this domination business is very common. And also a kind of a temperament of like a nun. They'll dress up like a nun, behave like a nun, they won't smile. What is? Are you Sahajayoginis? Or what are you? Are you nuns? Then better join nunnery. Why I'm telling you, we're talking about Adi Shakti. So I'm talking about Shakti. How the Shakti has to come up. I was surprised that women were not spreading Sahaja Yoga. So somebody told me that leaders don't want women to spread Sahaja Yoga. I said, wrong. If the leader says that, it's not proper. But first of all, the Sahajayoginis have to be real Sahajayoginis. Because so far I've seen anybody else, you try to give any lady, try to give her the position of a leader, she just finishes off the people. Not all, but some. Now the duty of a Sahajayogini is to develop herself through meditation, through understanding oneself, and through self-esteem that I am a Sahajogini. I am the one who is Shakti. I am the potential of that. I am the potential myself. What do? Nothing. I didn't direct this, I didn't put this on, nothing of the kind. I am nicely sitting here talking. But potential I am. Am I the potential? This is what the Sahajayoginis have to decide. Otherwise, they are possessed, they are daydreaming, thinking no end of themselves. It's very difficult. I want some nice Sahajayoginis to be the leaders. I really want. But as soon as they become leader, they are on a horse, running so fast. So humble down yourself. Unless and until there's a big space in the pitcher, what water can flow into it? Have a very large heart. Anybody comes to your house, you don't like it. Don't want to do anything for other Sahajayoginis, looking after them. It is really again and again I say in the West that women have to take up Shakti into themselves. And Shakti doesn't mean dominate your husband and make a fool out of him. No. It means give him powers. You are the supplier power of the whole family. And this is our family. All this is my family. I am so concerned about everyone. Even the little thing I am bothered about. I am never satisfied that I have done my job now and I can now, tonight I will go off to sleep, I will not think of anyone. Never. Concern about this and concern about that. All the time it's flowing, this power. And my concern is powerful. That works. Because my concern is genuine. I'm not concerned about myself. Never. You'll be amazed when I see all these women doing all kinds of things to preserve themselves. I'm surprised. What is needed is the concern. And once you develop that concern, a genuine, loving, compassionate concern about others. Even about children, I've seen that they never look after each other's children. They never help others. Somebody had to go for taking out the tooth. She had to carry the child with them. I mean, this is true. If you do not have concern, then you will not have collective mind. You will not have the collective power. And it's important that you all should try to be very collective. Look after each other's. Now, I shouldn't say this. I was going to tell two Cabella ladies that this Cabella is an ashram. And those people who come from other ashrams, even from Australia, are surprised that they are all living here just like a hotel. They are paying for it. We all pay, but we have gardens, we look after the gardens, we look after the outside. Here nobody is bothered. They are using everything, not bothered. Surprisingly, why when I am living here, they are like this? You go to any place in Australia, you go to America, anywhere, wherever there is an ashram, they all work on Sundays. They look. Here I have not seen, they all disappear. This is your ashram. You are staying here. And is now, today I had to tell this, because I feel that Sahaja Yoga is missing out itself on their Shaktis. Some of them do not know how to smile even. And some of them are extremely dominating. I have to tell you this, because you are so important. But for me, no man would have done this job. No man incarnation would have done this job. Nice, they get crucified at a young age. Very nice. Get crucified at such a young age. Then another one takes to poison. Another one is killed by somebody. It's like that. They all died very young. Nobody wanted to do this work. Nobody was. They got fed up. They got fed up. We had Ganeshwara, who went into Samadhi at the age of 23 years. Can you imagine? He must have been fed up with the people. Now, it is for you people, the ladies, have to develop that patience of your mother, that affection, that love, and then you will see how your Shakti will work on. I again and again always have talked about this. And at Adi Shakti point, I have to say, you are in your family like a Shakti. And you have to be wise. You have to be sensible. You have to understand your husband. You have to understand your children. You have to have patience. On the contrary, they spoil their children. That is to be understood, that you must know first what is good for their benevolence. Today, for example, if I say the children, if they go to a school, they should not be removed. It is for their benevolence. What are the people going to gain out of it? So somebody says no. All right, get out. What can you do? Such attachment to your own children shows you are a powerless person. You must love all the children. You must look after all the children. You must enjoy all the children. Take interest in them. But what I find, that they are only interested in their own children. We are a joint family, we should say. We all live together. We have to share everything. It is something I can't understand. Say, in India, say, if you see 5, 6 children, all the girls will run after them. All the women will look after them. I mean, it's such a pleasure to them to see any children, just they look after them. But this kind of insensitivity to your collective behavior is going to also spoil your children. So what you are going to transmit to the whole world is this Sahaj living. And the women make the society. If Indian society is good, the credit goes to the Indian women and to their wisdom. Our men are stupid in India. They have spoiled politics, economics, everything. But society is still maintained. And they are very, very, still say, on the right path. This only comes because of the wisdom of the women. If the women are busy dressing up for hours together, thinking about their clothes, what they are going to wear, finished. This is a day of worshipping the Kundalini, who is the mother. She is the mother, and you are the mother. You must know each and everything about your child. Somebody comes and tells me, my child is now a drug addict. How can it be possible? In India, children don't get drug addicts because all the time the mother is on their head like a hawk. She knows where he goes, what he does. She loves. But she knows where he goes. I mean, even when we were in college, even when I am married, if I went home, my mother would ask, where did you go? We dare not send. Come back by 6, even when we are married. We are supposed to tell her. That was the mother's work. The child, where he goes, what does he do? And then to say, children don't listen to you. Because, why the children don't listen? Because you do not discipline them. Here, the atmosphere is very bad, I agreed. The children are very bad, I agreed. Everything is there, I agreed. But if you are a strong mother in your love, your children will not go. See, even now, as you know that all the time all these leaders are hovering around me. What is there? I have no honey with me or anything. But they are just sitting there, just sitting next to me. All the leaders. But this is after realization. But even all my nephews, you see, They would all come and sit next to me. All my daughter-in-laws, they will all sit next to me. They would not leave me. And people used to ask them, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? You are all the time sticking out to your aunt. What is it? The concern. And they understand that it is for their benevolence you are telling them. But yourself should be all right. As a mother, one has to be tolerant, one has to understand. But when you have to tell them, you have to tell them. If you think, you can tell them sharply or maybe in a proper way. But the child should know that you love the child and that you love all the children. It is very subtle. Like I've seen, once I took a child of one Sahaja with me to the market. And he was asking, I'll buy this, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. Everything he wanted to buy. So I was wondering what's wrong with this boy. But say if I take my own grandchildren, they won't buy. Nothing. Even if you want to buy 2 pairs of shoes, no, one is sufficient. If this will be spoiled, they'll never ask for anything. It's a kind of a self-esteem. They don't want anything. Same with the wives. Wives never ask for anything from them. No, nothing. Nothing. The husband will go on asking, please ask for something, ask for something. No, we don't want it. That is going to be a Sahajogini mother and a wife and the Shakti. She has no demands. Nothing she is asking for. The one who is a giver, what is she going to ask? The one who is a supplier, what is she going to ask? So I feel sometimes that the left side or the women's side in Sahaja Yoga is a little bit going down. And they have to come up. First, meditation, respect of mother, teaching the children how to work out Sahaja Yoga, talking to them about Sahaja Yoga, and not only about food, of cleanliness, of being nice to others, how to share things, and telling children about good stories that you have heard about, telling them what is dharma is, talking to them, having rapport. This is what you have to understand to make Sahaja Yoga very strong. You are the Shakti of Sahaja Yoga, take it from me. And you have to work it out that way. Instead of worrying about small things. Sometimes I receive letters from the ladies, really it pains me. Can't understand how they are such yogis. Our whole system of Sahaj has to be a model system that others should see and understand that what we have achieved in our day-to-day life. Adi Shakti works in day-to-day life. The smallest things to the highest. And all the time you have to learn. All the time you have to learn. Whether you are a leader or not a leader. All the time you must know what you have to know. I have not known this, I have not known that. Unless and until you develop that kind of an attitude that I have to learn, that humble attitude, that humility, I have to learn, still I have to learn. This ego will never come. Because of this ego you are satisfied with yourself. That's the sign of an ego. You don't know how much you are torturing others, what you are destroying, nothing. But you feel extremely happy with yourself. Such a happy-go-lucky personality sometimes is living on air. What I have done today for somebody else, How have I talked to somebody else? What have I given to somebody else? I need not give you presents, there's nothing. Why should I give you presents? But I give you presents because of my own satisfaction. And if I take presents from you, it is for your own satisfaction. So, what we have to do, in what we find satisfaction? What do you find satisfaction in? Just think about it. What do we find satisfaction in? My house should be all right. My husband should be all right. My children should be all right. My. Unless and until this my shifts to another person, you are still in the realm of Maya. You have to learn this. Is to think every day, or write, all of you should write diaries. What have I done for others? What have I said to others? What will make or please another person? Small things can make the life so beautiful. And also very big things there are for you. If you do not think you are very big, all these big things are also for you. It's like this whole sky can be covered by one leaf. If you see the leaf against the sky, the leaf shows its existence. In the same way, this whole vision of Sahaja can be completely covered by one person who stands with this great expanse. One person here and one person there. It's so remarkable. With such a lot of Sahaja, there are people who are here, there and there. So remarkable that if you take their names also, I just feel I am drenched into the ocean of joy. Only one person. Then what about you? Why can't we do that? When Adi Shakti is with you, reflected, when all her powers are with you, how much we can do in this expanse of my vision. I want to have more and more people who will be of some visions themselves. But not small people who just think of their children, think of food. No, they are not wanted. Useless. They will all drop out. I hope you have understood where you are. What do you have? What is created within you is this kundalini, which has given you all the knowledge, everything. But there are so many I know, they don't even know what is this chakra. They don't know. I mean, going to that limit of ignorance. You have to know all these things. You have to understand what is it. Because this is for you. All for you, all this knowledge. And the greatest of all is the faith. Not a faith which is blind, but enlightened faith that you are now one with that divine power. This should really settle you completely. This is, I think, is one of the most important pujas. Because so far, Guru Pujas have been there, so many people were worshipped as Guru Puja. Or maybe my birthday as you think it to be, that's all right. But I think to understand your own powers of Kundalini and your powers that are available to you through the working of Param Chaitanya is very important. That will give you confidence, that will give you compassion, that will give you a vision, and that will make you a very great personality. Very great personality. What was George Washington? They said he was great. Oh, what was Abraham Lincoln? He was great. But you are all having your self-realization. You have to think of the whole universe, the whole expanse. Unless and until that brain develops in you, I'm sure, very sure, that the progress of Sahaja Yoga within and without will be less. So understand, these powers are with you. You have to utilize them with humility. May God bless you.
जय श्री माता जी। निशब्द ध्यान में बने रहेंगे कुछ समय। Let us be in silent meditation for some time. जय श्री माताजी। श्री आदि शक्ति मंत्र। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। इसके पश्चात आरती की तैयारी करते हैं। लेट अस प्रिपेयर फॉर आरती। आरती के लिए खड़े हो जाएंगे।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो सेवा हमसे करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जय श्री माता जी। अपने दोनों हाथ जोड़कर श्री माता जी के पावन चरणों में अपना वंदन अर्पित करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का यह सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री पावन चरणों में समर्पित करते हैं। आज के ध्यान में आपने हम सभी को परम चैतन्यित किया, आपका आशीर्वाद हम सबको प्रदान किया। इसके लिए हम सभी पूर्ण हृदय से आपके ऋणी हैं, आभारी हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को त्यागी और क्षमावान व्यक्तित्व प्रदान कीजिए। हमारे अंदर श्री गणेश जी की पवित्रता पूरी तरह से भर दीजिए और हमें ऐसी स्थिति प्रदान कीजिए जिससे हम अपने अहंकार को आपके श्री पावन चरणों में समर्पित कर सके। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में हम सभी को संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने के लिए और सहयोग के प्रचार प्रसार के लिए एक शुद्ध एवं प्रभावी माध्यम बनाए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, by your grace we offer today's collective meditation at your holy lotus feet. Kindly accept our deepest gratitude for allowing all of us in today's collective meditation and for showering your blessings. Kindly accept our humble salutations at your holy lotus feet. Shri Mataji, kindly bless all of us with the power of detachment, forgiveness and purity of Sri Ganesha. Kindly bless all of us the state such that we could be able to surrender our ego at your holy lotus feet. Shri Mataji, kindly make all of us your pure and effective instrument to establish Sahaja and Vishwa Nirmal Dharma across the world by propagating Sahaja work. श्री माता जी, आपके पावन चरणों में हमारा कोटि कोटि नमन, कोटि कोटि नमन, अनंत कोटि नमन। कलेक्टिव बंधन, सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। जय श्री माता जी। आज की प्रमुख सूचनाएं इस प्रकार हैं। प्रतिष्ठान में होने वाले विकास कार्य और मेंटेनेंस के लिए धनराशि भेजने हेतु आप प्रतिष्ठान पुणे एंड्रॉयड ऐप या pratishthanpune.in इस वेबसाइट का उपयोग कर सकते हैं। आपने अगर इसके पहले ऑनलाइन डोनेशन किया है और आपको डोनेशन रिसीट प्राप्त नहीं हुई है तो कृपया आप प्रतिष्ठान हेल्पलाइन 8881192193 पर संपर्क कर सकते हैं। श्री आदिशक्ति पूजा महोत्सव का आयोजन 10 से 12 जून के दरमियान जम्मू से किया गया है। श्री आदि गुरु पूजा महोत्सव का आयोजन 15 से 17 जुलाई के दरमियान मध्य प्रदेश रतलाम से किया गया है। जन्म शताब्दी वर्ष महोत्सव के उपलक्ष्य में प्रति रविवार सुबह 6 से 6:30 बजे तक जी टीवी चैनल पर श्री माताजी द्वारा ध्यान और मार्गदर्शन सत्र प्रसारित होगा। इसका अगला भाग रविवार 29 मई को प्रसारित किया जाएगा। इसका लाभ सभी सहजी लें और नए साधकों को आमंत्रित करें। नए साधकों के लिए साप्ताहिक ऑनलाइन ध्यान केंद्र लर्निंग सहयोगा यूट्यूब चैनल द्वारा प्रति शनिवार को शाम 6:30 से 7:30 बजे तक 26 मार्च से आरंभ किया गया है। इसका अगला सत्र 28 मई को होगा। कृपया जागृति देने के पश्चात नए साधकों को ये जानकारी प्रदान करें। सहयोग सीखने में उनको मदद होगी। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार हैं। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यहीं पर संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी।
श्री माता जी के चरणों में विश्व के जितने सभी सहयोगी हैं, उनके दिल की यही इच्छा है कि उनके हर एक सांस से श्री माता जी का ही सुमिरन होता रहे। और जैसा श्री माता जी चाहती हैं कि उनके बच्चे उनके सहयोगी बने, हमारी भी यही इच्छा होनी चाहिए कि हम वैसा ही बन जाएं। और श्री माता से यही प्रार्थना करें कि श्री माता जी जैसे सहयोगी आप हमें बनाना चाहती हैं वैसे ही हमें बना दीजिए। हमारी यही शुद्ध इच्छा है कि हमारे हर सांस से आपका सुमिरन होता रहे। जय श्री माता जी। श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। बन जावा सहजी मैं तेरा हे निर्मला माँ। बन जावा सहजी मैं तेरा हे निर्मला माँ। श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। चरनाच तेरे हरदम रवा में। चरनाच तेरे हरदम रवा में। चरनाच लालो करनी निर्मला माँ, चरना चिलालो है सुख करनी निर्मला माँ, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। जग दे जंजाला चो मैनू बचा ले, जग दे जंजाला चो मैनू बचा ले, जपदा रवां श्री मां हरदम तेरा ही नाम, जपदा रवां श्री मां हरदम तेरा ही नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। निर्मल निर्मल श्वासां चो निकले, निर्मल निर्मल श्वासां चो निकले, निर्मल निर्मल रटदा रवां सुबह शाम, निर्मल निर्मल रटदा रवां सुबह शाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। सहज दा प्याला, मैनू पिला दो सहज दा प्याला, हो जावा तेरा है निर्मल कृपा निधान, हो जावा तेरा है निर्मल कृपा निधान, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम। मैं जावा बाहा पकड़ लो रुलना मैं जावा, सुखा विच रह के तेन भुलना मैं जावा, सुखा विच रह के तेन भुलना मैं जावा, चरना नल जोड़ो मैनू निर्मल अपना जान, चरना नल जोड़ो मैनू निर्मल अपना जान, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला नल सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, बन जावा हे निर्मल माँ, बन जावा सहजी मैं तेरा, हे निर्मल माँ। श्वासांदे माला सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, श्वासांदे माला सुमिरा में तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम, तेरा नाम। श्री माता जी, आपकी असीम कृपा से आज हम सब विश्व के सभी सहयोगी आपके चरणों में बैठे हैं। आपकी ही कृपा से हम क्या से क्या बन गए हैं। हम लोग क्या थे और आपने देखते ही देखते हम सबको बादशाह बना दिया है। ये आपकी ही कृपा है, वरना माँ हम किस काबिल हैं। आपके चरणों में हम सब मिलकर यही आपका आभार प्रकट कर रहे हैं। आभार भी नहीं प्रकट कर सकते, आपकी कृपा से जो अंदर से बात निकल रही है वह आपके चरणों में समर्पित कर रहे हैं। जय श्री माता जी। रंगत ऐसी चढ़ी, रंग तुम्हारा लेकर, रंगत ऐसी चढ़ी रंग तुम्हारा लेकर, क्या से क्या हो गए हम नाम तुम्हारा लेकर। रोतों को हंसा देती है माँ, सहजी बना देती है माँ। ऐसी लीला है आदि शक्ति की, क्या से क्या बना देती है निर्मल माँ। क्या से क्या बना देती है मेरी निर्मला माँ। तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे, तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे। क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते। कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते। तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते। तेरी नजरे करम जिस सर पे पड़ी, तेरी नजरे करम जिस सर पे पड़ी, वो सर ना झुके फिर कहीं भी कभी, वो सर ना झुके फिर कहीं भी कभी। तेरी शक्ति की जिसने भी तौहीन की, तेरी शक्ति की जिसने भी तौहीन की, तेरी शक्ति की जिसने भी तौहीन की, वो फना हो गए देखते देखते, वो फना हो गए देखते देखते। कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते। तेरे कदमों पे रख के जो सर रो दिया, तेरे कदमों पे रख के जो सर रो दिया, अपनी ममता से उसकी खता बख्श दी, अपनी ममता से उसकी खता बख्श दी। जिसके अंदर से मैंने की बूंद आ गई, जिसके अंदर से मैंने की बूंद आ गई, जिसके अंदर से मैंने की बूंद आ गई, वो तबाह हो गए देखते देखते, वो तबाह हो गए देखते देखते। कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते। ऋषि मुनियों ने देवी देवताओं ने भी, ऋषि मुनियों ने देवी देवताओं ने भी माँ को ढूंढा मगर माँ भरम ही रही, माँ को ढूंढा मगर माँ भरम ही रही। माँ के घर का पता खोजने वाले खुद, माँ के घर का पता खोजने वाले खुद, माँ के घर का पता खोजने वाले खुद, लापता हो गए देखते देखते, लापता हो गए देखते देखते। तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते। सहजी बच्चों पे जब कभी मुश्किल पड़ी, सहजी बच्चों पे जब कभी मुश्किल पड़ी, माही दुर्गा महाकाली चंडी बनी, माही दुर्गा महाकाली चंडी बनी। तेरे खंडे की धारा से दुश्मन सभी, तेरे खंडे की धारा से दुश्मन सभी, तेरे खंडे की धारा से दुश्मन सभी, सब सफा हो गए देखते देखते, सब सफा हो गए देखते देखते। तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे, तेरी रहमत के सदके ये सहजी तेरे, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते, क्या से क्या हो गए देखते देखते। कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, कल जिनके मुकद्दर में कुछ भी न था, बादशाह हो गए देखते देखते, 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 देखते देखते, देखते देखते, देखते देखते, देखते देखते।